Hello everyone, this is Rex Red. I am back with another fun tutorial today. We're just going to work on a new scene. We're going to put together some elements. As you can see, I have a scene up that I have put together, but what I'm going to do is show you kind of how I got to this scene, which is not that much. I purchased this scene. So we're going to turn this music down a little bit so we can talk. Okay, first of all, I would like to talk about the DAZ store and how you purchase things in the DAZ store. You pretty much, and I know this goes without saying, but you just go for sales, okay? I purchased, it was $114 for a bird. Bundle, and it comes with all these birds and all these different kind of feathers for the birds and everything. And to buy that bundle, it's several products with all kinds of materials and everything. It's $115. I got it today on sale for $6. Okay, and it's all Iray. I mean, it's just amazing. I got also this other set today on sale. It was another amazing set. Let's take a look at this. Now, we go into environments. Now, these are, what I'm going to do is go File, New Scene, New. Okay, we're going to go to New Scene. We'll get back to that. So we're just going to talk a little bit about the DAZ store and give you an idea. This is the bird bundle. And it comes with all this bonus content, bird wonder props, bird feeders, little baby birds, and nests, and everything. So I got this for about $6 today. And then I got this harmony of opposites, this scene, environment. I got this for free. I didn't pay anything at all for it. It's so you have to look around. Look at this scene. It's just really amazing. It's got a pool of water here, and it's just very modernistic kind of place. So it's just really cool. It really is. And I could imagine a romance kind of thing, maybe even on the rock or something. Somebody sitting on the rock, you know, the Little Mermaid kind of thing. I don't know, but it's just whatever you can imagine putting in here, you can do it. This was free, okay? So we get the sundial out, and we take the harmony of opposites out, and there are all kinds of camera views. And then we go here down through this. The Victorian props was about $2. And you see this harmony of opposites, to buy this, that normally would be about maybe $15, $16 at least, maybe $20. And that's the non-sale price. I got it free, okay, today. And now this is really cool. This set, it's like, okay, this is another, now let's see, this Favela set, Favela. Let's go here to Favela set. Here. Favela, Favela set. Yeah, this is $50, and and I paid about $4 for it. And when something's $50 in the DAZ store, that means that they put a crap load of time into it. When something's $119 in the DAZ store, that also means, and I got this for about, I think, $6, $7. It's $50, and I got it today for $6. This is the kind of stuff, this is how you do the Daz store. So is you just wait until things go on sale and then you buy them. So this now this Favela, let's put this in the scene and just see how this is with props. With props, okay. This is a whole town, okay, that is part of this, and you get all kinds of stuff separate. Like if you look at it, you got vegetation, plants. I got this for $6. It's normally $50, and so we're gonna see. This is, like I said, an entire town with it's got a barber shop, it's got nightclubs, it's got all these different, it's got these apartments, and they're all furnished. Everything in the town is furnished. So it's like this massive town. So it's just, and what you do, and is my suggestion is, like, I'm up almost every night at 3 o'clock in the morning. One of the main reasons why I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning is because that is when Daz puts out their new items for the day. It's 3 a.m. Eastern time. I am up every night of every year at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I might like doze off and wake up just and look and say, is it 3 yet? And I'll go and look and see what's new. I don't know if I'm the only person in the world who does that, but that's my life, is to get up at 3 in the morning and see what is new. And I check the Daz store every day. And if you check the Daz store every single day, you will learn the store. You will learn how to combine, like today, I got like I got the price down to about like $50 on my entire thing that I was going to buy. And then I said, I wonder what will happen if I buy one of the new products. So it's like this kind of thing. You learn the Daz store, you learn how to get the price down. And so my cart was $50 with the Fava store in it. And then I decided, okay, hide items. I decided to throw this apartment corridor, which was free. Okay, it was actually the Harmony of Opposites was a $1 something. It was the apartment corridor that was free. So I had it. My cart was at like about $50 for everything I had in the cart, and I threw this apartment corridor in, which is a new product, and you get a bonus. There's a lot of times they have it like written in the fine print that, oh, if you buy one of today's new items, we'll give you another 10% off your cart. So, and if you buy 2 of them, we'll give you 20%, and if you buy 3 of them, we'll give you 30%. So I bought this Harmony of Opposites and the free corridor, and there was one more I threw, I think, in the cart, and that brought my my cart down to like $25. And so and just the bird, this bird, when I look at the realism here, it's kind of a little cartoonish, which is kind of nice too. So but you got the kebab store, and you go into all these places. You can animate and bring your camera and like move your camera around in through all of this. This would be a really nice kind of thing to animate a camera with, and then just go into maybe a few of the stores and fly around the scene. You got this. So we just take the camera and fly into this kebab store. Oh, we got 2 likes today. Thank you, thank you. This looks like a beauty parlor. So we bring the camera up, and then we zoom right in here with the camera. And we're in the Favela kebab. So you want to have some people in here sitting around, sitting at the tables, eating and stuff. This is all, it's, it's scantily furnished, but it looks like it's pretty close to what a kebab store would look like. And then you come back out and you look out of this and you're looking back at the city. And now look down the alleyway. You've got a bar down here, and you've got a tattoo shop. And so you got to get a tattoo while you're in the Favela town. And yeah, so I'm not sure what this is, some sort of door, and then you look up, and oh my gosh, there's apartments up there, and the apartments up there are furnished. And like I said, all this artwork that somebody made, look at just the trees that come along with this. And just the trees alone, the vegetation alone is worth $6, worth of work. Somebody made all these objects and put the trees, and look at the plants down here now that I have that I can put in any scene. Look at these. They're like passion plants, passion flowers and all. They're just beautiful. Look at this. And the ferns. So now look at the objects that come with this. We got beds and speakers and coffee cups and I would say just the props alone, I would say a quarter of these props are worth $6. And so we got a pillow here. Look at this pillow. It looks pretty cool. We've got St. Martha, all the artwork that went into this. Look at we got some wall hangings. We got a newspaper. I mean, you can use these in any scene that you want. This is ink bottles. This is for the tattoo shop, I'm sure. And then you have these buildings kind of separate, so you can piece the town together in whatever way you want. And yeah, so I paid about $6 for this whole town. And look at the different buildings. You can stack them. You can take this piece of land, which is right here, which is the ground map, and you can put these houses and arrange them in the town the way you want them, and then fly through. And so it's just, I just thought I would talk a little bit before we get started about the Dad store and how to make some good purchases in the Dad store, and so that over time, you don't pay an arm and a leg for things. I don't want to say never ever ever buy things full price. Because I've done it before. I've been in the middle of a scene and say, I need some playing cards or something. And I go into the Dad store and they're not on sale, but I have to have them, for my scene or something. And so I'll buy them. But generally, I wait until they're not on a little sale. I wait until they're like on at least 80%. This was more than an 80% sale that I got on this, because the bird now this is okay. I'm trying to delete this town, and it's taking forever because it's a big town. You know, look at the artwork that just went into the graffiti on the side of this side of this building. It's like amazing, and these lights here that are in the town, they actually glow. So if it was nighttime, the whole town is lit up. There's it's not like all perfectly made. Like there's a little bit of like disheveled. The town's a little bit disheveled. So it's just amazing how this all this kind of thing. The color, it looks like it's styled after some place that's kind of real. And I bet they have there's walls around the town, but you could take those walls down and put like a beach, and so that the ocean is out in the. Oh yeah, there's just no limit to what you can do. It's all like modular and in different. Look at these flowers. Okay, I have to close this. I'm not going to wait. It's just taking too long to close the darn program. So, yeah. Let's close the program. Okay, and we go back here to Daz. Yeah, it's just so big. It's so big, but what's nice is it's in modules, or you can load the scene in and then just delete buildings and delete objects and delete things that you don't need in the scene to just kind of pair it so that it's showing you the angle that you want for your scene. All right, so what we're going to do is go into another product that I got today for $2, okay? And it is a very nice, okay, highest first. We're going to go to install date, recent first. And this it's an entire, like, again, it represents, now the birds, like I said, I got this bird pack for about $6. It gives you all these bird bonus plus bonus content, winged wonders. We go in here and we go figures, and look at the birds you get. You get the baby chick and you get the mother bird, the base bird, okay, and then you get a worm, and then they give you all these different feather poses for the bird, and feather styles, materials. Look at how you can change the bird into what, and that's the thing is you want a nice little Tweety bird in your scene. They're out in the forest, and you want a little bird, on the tree or something. This is it. This is the probably one of the best bird bundles. It was $119. I got it, the entire bundle with everything that goes with the birds, and including the one bird's props, for $6. You look, I've always wanted a bird cage, a nice bird cage. Look at these. And look at these, and nests and all this stuff, and you get the bird with on a stand, like a pedestal kind, and just the standalone. You get bird feeders. This is really nice. You get a bowl of water that they could be drinking and all, and you even get the water plane in case you want to use it for something. It's cage dish for food. The cage dishes are separate objects also. So I'm not sure what this is, what kind of bird. I'm not very good at birds. I know what a crane is. I know what a seagull is. I know what a sparrow is, but this, I'm not sure what kind of bird this is. It kind of looks like a canary, but it's got it's this one. Okay, now look, this is another entire pack that comes with it. And look at these birds. And you just apply that to this basic bird figure here. So you put this, let's put one in the scene. And let's take a look at our birdie. Look at this. So we're going to go into Iray and see what the bird looks like when it comes right in. This is our bird. And let's put a pose on it. So we got the pose set that comes with it. Poses. Where's the poses? Here are the poses. So let's give this bird, let's try this pose. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. This bird is beautiful. Just the bird, you know, without all of its things. Just the way it was made originally. I'm not sure what kind of bird this is. Winged Wonders Pose Bird Bath. Look at this one here. Okay, let's go on the bird. Okay. He's flying. About to land. Let's get one that, all right, this one looks like it's going to be nice. Yeah, all right, let's get him about ready to land. Okay, so we have this, and, you know, he's in a gray room, so it's not, you know, the most beautiful scene if we had a nice, you know, forest scene behind him or something. But now we go, and this is 119. This is called, I will show you. I paid $6. This is called Winged Wonders. Winged Wonders, okay, hide. And where's the bundle? This is it. This is the whole bundle. Winged Wonders bundle plus bonus content. It's $115. And you even get the baby birds, and you get all of these products that go with it. And it's normally it's right now it's $115. I got this for $6. And if you go down in here and you click on this feather styles and all, it's Iray. It's all Iray. So you know, I used my DAS membership. I used my DAS membership discount because members get like a 5 or 10% discount. I bought a couple of new items, which was cost like this one was here. This hide items I own. This one right here was free, so I added this in the free corridor, and I added the Harmony of Opposites, which was only $4. But with my DAS, membership discount, it was like $1. And so, but these two new things like took 20% off of the whole sale by adding a couple of new items to the cart. And then I had also had a couple of vouchers, not vouchers, they're called tokens. I had 2 tokens from a previous purchase. So if you get 1 token, it's like 5% off. If you have 2 tokens, it's like 10% off. So I added that in. And then there was also here, it said this part here where it says, this is Fast Grab, it says. It's a Fast Grab's flash sale. And they said, if you use this coupon here, see, you have to know the DAS site. That's why going there every night at 3 o'clock in the morning, you eventually learn all of the different ways in the DAS store to get to lower the price as low as possible. And so it says if you use this coupon code, you'll get 70% off of these. And it says it's only 5 items. 70% is a lot when you also add another 20% for buying 10% for buying 2 new items, which only cost me $1. and then another 10% off because I had the I can never remember vouchers, not vouchers. There, I had the tokens, and then my because I pay the yearly membership, which I got half price. I waited until the DAS yearly membership was half price, and I paid like $25 for it. And that gives me 10% off everything that I buy for the whole year. So I literally got close to maybe $300 or $400, $200 or $300 worth of stuff for $40 today. And it was, $40 it was actually $38. That's a lot of money, but now I have the entire bird collection. I have birds, people, and I also have this, all of these really new, these are the new items that I got. If you look at this, it's go into all products. I got this, and there's more. I don't know why they're not showing. Okay, let's click on this and get out of here. Okay, and it will show recent first install date. Okay, and then I got this harmony of opposite, the bird. I got Victorian era furniture. We'll take this bird and we'll just put one of these feather styles. Okay, and anatomy, winged feathers. Okay, this is another attachment. Oh, I have to select the bird. Okay, I think I'll go with we'll just put some other color on the bird. I don't know if I want to go. You have all kinds of body changes and feather styles, different materials here. Oh, look, it did work. No, it didn't work because okay, this right here now works. It put hair on here. Okay, so you can give the bird hair. And hair on its head. This is feathers on his head. Look at that. See, now the bird has feathers on its head. The light is hitting them in a funny, funky kind of way. And then you go in here and you have all of these different textures, materials. Okay, I have to select the bird. Can make the bird. And the light is hitting this. I can take those feathers off. Oh, yeah, this feathers and this. Look at what we have here. You have every kind of bird, and you got different eye colors. This is just amazing. Look how beautiful this bird is. For $6, I got the whole thing. So it's really important that you shop around and wait until wait, because that, if you get this kind of, there's been times when I've spent $50 for like $500 worth of stuff, and that's what you do. Okay, this is how you acquire your library, and $50 is, to me, is a lot of money. But to get $500, to get like 30 or 40 items for $50, that's like $1 each. And each item is like something big like this, like a bird bundle kind of thing. You can get your entire library for a very low price. Look at this bluebird here too. Oh my gosh. This is just so beautiful. And it's all posable. You can move his wings. You can move the wings. Look at how many different ways you can bend and twist each different aspect. Each part is just full of bones that you can twist and turn into whatever position you want the bird in. So $6. I got this entire bird bundle for $6 today. And then as we go down through, this isn't it. And I got this all for $27. This whole things, you're going to see that there's more. And so we're going to go down through. It's not just this. So I got this. I got one thing just for free, and this is then where I'm going to show you what we're going to do today. I'm not going to just talk all day about the Amazon store. So we got the Victorian props, and okay, and this is materials props. Look at all of this. I got this Victorian props for about maybe $3 or $4, and look at all the props that come with it. They're just like really kind of nice props. Yeah, I paid almost as much for this Victorian era props. Maybe it was $2 for this as I did for the bird, which is just amazing. And that city, which the whole city with all those props in it and everything. These props are really, really nice. They just are incredibly well made, and they actually put off light. So they're and look how realistic the flame looks. So you have just single candles and candle that's not lit. And if you put these in a room, they'll light the table. They'll light the whole area. They're a light. So, yeah. So this is a really nice. I got this today, and we're talking $27. It was like $27, something like that. And I got this apartment corridor for free. And then I got this huge abandoned factory bundle. I paid about $6 for this. Let's see, abandoned. And, when this came out, it was on a pretty good sale, like 30% off sale. Yeah, abandoned factory. Here it is. Building, bundle, factory, machine, factory, vegetation. Where's the bundle? Here it is. It's $44.95, $45 to buy this. I got it for about $5 today. And this is 3 different entire products. So for $5, and this is a fairly new product. This is only about maybe 6 months old. And so it's like all the new kind of Iray. Look at all the different shrubs. You get this piece of land, and then you get all this vegetation. Look at these. Look how delicate and how perfectly these are made. And see, I can use ultra scatter and scatter them anywhere and on any piece of land or plane or anything. I can use these in any scene and build it right from the scratch and just scatter these all over the ground in whatever amount or rotation. Or look at how nice these grass patches look. We have some of them mixed in with a lot of this, and then this kind of grass. So, and then these trees, I'm not too impressed. Some of the trees some of the leaves look a little flat on the trees. I might have better trees than this, but they're not bad. And all of a sudden, and it could turn out to be the exact tree that you need. We got a bunch of rocks we can scatter on the ground and rotate and twist and do all kinds of stuff. So that's, I would say that if somebody offered me just this vegetation and said, well, it's $3, I might. Now, this vegetation is $19 to buy it. I got the vegetation, and I also got the the factory machines, which, I'm not sure. I'm going to do this, but for Halloween or something, and having some zombies around and stuff. Everyone, I do Christmas stuff, Christmas scenes. I do Halloween scenes. I do, October scenes. I do kind of every once in a while, I just get in the mood to make a spooky scene and put some kind of ghouly creature in. So these are all the machines. So the machines, now this product costs $16. And this product, and then you get the warehouse, the abandoned factory building. Look how cool. Look at the artwork that went into this building to make. And now I can just take this building here in Dad's studio. I own it, and I bought the whole package, which was, like I said, it was the whole thing. So this was part of today's like $27 or something. This right here, to buy the whole package is $50. Okay. And I got it today for about $6. So then you go into this abandoned factory building here, environments, boom. And I just double click, and there is our abandoned factory in our 3D world. So I think I might have something. Okay, let's go into, I might have a wall in the way, or I might be too low to the ground. My camera might be in the wrong place. So yeah, we were under the floor. That doesn't help. So we can just turn this to whatever way looks the coolest. This kind of looks cool. Let's back up a little bit. And then let's go into Iray and see what this looks like. And I don't have an atmosphere. I don't have a sky in this room, so the outside of the windows are going to look gray. But look at how realistic. Let's change our parameter here, our render settings to a 16:9 ratio. Look at that. See, this is pretty amazing. And I didn't buy this when it first came out because I just thought it's kind of depressing, and I make a lot of romance scenes, and I just thought, yeah, I could do something, but it just didn't say, like Paris, or something romantic, or a dinner cafe, or something. It was like, okay, abandoned factory. So I didn't buy it, but the plants that come with it, all the machinery, and all of this for $6. Oh yeah. Yeah. And the fact that this looks so, and all I would need to do is put some kind of, go into the render settings, go into our environment map, smart content. Let's find a sky to put in here so that it's not gray outside. Let's put some kind of render settings. What is it? Render settings. Yeah. Here. And let's find a sky, some kind of sky. Outside. Here we go. This one of these will work. Here, we'll go with this one. Put this on, and now we have an actual sky outside. Finished scene. Just right there, and then it's just right ready to finish. This is very nice, and if you zoom outside of the factory, the outside is done as well. So you could put this factory way in the background somewhere of your scene and build the whole scene around it. It's really, this, the amount, I would say this probably took somebody a year to make it, It's just so much work that went into this, I would say love that went into making this, love of craft, love of art, all of the different products, every little, this took probably a team of artists to make it. If it didn't take a team of artists, like I said, it took one person a year to make it. And I probably should feel guilty for buying their art for $6. But when it's only like 6 or 8 months old, since this was brand new and in the store, look at the grass on the ground. Look at just the work that went into the grass. Let's get up close to this grass. And let's put this grass. Look at this. So look at that. Very nice work. And the grass is probably not meant to be viewed this close up, but it's not bad, So it's and there were other grass kinds. They only have this particular grass inside, but if you remember, they had that other grass. They had all the different other kinds of grass. They've only used one style inside. Maybe when they made this building, they hadn't finished all of because you get all the trees, and there's no trees inside here, so they may have added those other to make say, well, let's sell some plants, and then so they made some more plants to go with it, because I don't see any of the other plants inside here, just that one grass. But it came with all kinds of other stuff. So that is our abandoned building. Okay, so we're going to go back here, and there's some more, I think, that I got with this. This is that sky I just put in. All right, so we go back to default, and here we go. Let's go out of Iray. Things go a little faster when we do. And default. Okay, so we go, that was our abandoned building here. And so then we go and we also get so we got that town. All right, so and then I got this, and this is what we're going to work on today, is this weird, it's called Room Design 4. And that's the name of our video today's Room Design. It's a very modern weird world, and I love this hot tub scene. So, but I'm going to spare you a hot tub scene. We're just going to do this particular scene. So what I'll do is I'll put a couple of these in and let you see what they look like. All right, so this is the room here. And when we go into Iray, you'll see that it's a very bizarre world. And I don't know, it's like there's some kind of atmosphere in here, or that they're lights. They have so many different light, see all these neon lights that are tracing around things. And these chairs here, even the chairs, these chairs have like neon lights around the floor. See how they're lighting that little area around the floor? So this entire scene is, and then there's this little area. So there are like all kinds of little areas, and you can just delete things out you don't want. You can move stuff around. You can arrange the walls the way you want them. So this is, and I believe I paid about $2 for this. This was all part of the the whole set. And they didn't give you unlimited, like they said you could buy 5 things. So it's like I bought the most expensive things that they had, and they were like $100 and some for them, and got them for like $6. So there was like a Christmas ornament thing, but that was only like $5 or $6, and then I would have paid like 50 cents, but it would have taken one of those 5 item slots. They gave you only a deal for 5 items, so I didn't really purposefully look for the most expensive things that were there. I looked for the things that I wanted. It says up to 5 DAS plus fast grab items. And it says coupon code usable once per customer. Sometimes you have to look at these things because you have to really, really think about this stuff, because sometimes it'll say it's the coupon. It won't say that. And if that's the case, you can buy 5 of them, get them for 70% off. And I've done that before. Then come back in, bought 5 more, and they were 70% off. As long as you only buy 5 in your cart, they'll let you keep coming in and buying 5 and buying 5 and buying 5. And they were more than 70% off, like I said, because I used, so we used this coupon code. So just keep that in mind. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete this scene, outside room, see if I can delete it. Delete the scene. All right, and I'm going to do this set here. Okay. So I'm kind of liking this part of the scene, so we can get rid of this hot tub. We're going to get rid of the column. So we're going to set this up the way I want to use it. I'm going to delete the floor. Okay, and then we're going to take this back wall. I'm going to move this, maybe we'll stay here, stay where we are with the camera. I think we're going to put some sphere in the center of the room, so I know where the center of the room is. Sphere, diameter 1 meter, except, okay, that's the center of the room right there. That's dead center. So what we're going to do is we're going to move these chairs over. Parameters, X, translate. We're going to move this over. Let's get out of Iray. Oh, I recognize that. I have other items that were made by this same artist. So this chair comes over here, and now that I look at this artwork, I recognize it. We're going to move this over here, and we're going to move this. We'll leave that right there, but what we're going to do is duplicate it, edit, duplicate. I've already kind of thought about this a little bit. So we're going to put this here like that. Now I might keep this but put it out of view. Y translate. This could light my scene pretty nicely. So we go X translate, put this like over top of this. Even though you can't see it, it could be a nice like diffused light source. We're going to take this back part and we're going to move that over so that we get a little bit of bend on each corner here, so that it's symmetrical. And then we're going to take this floor here and we're going to bring it up so that it touches the bottom of our, all right, and now we can delete this, and we're going to move our camera in a little bit more. I'm going to take this and move it up like that. Take this and move it down. And let's see what our room looks like now. X. All right, save. We're going to save this, and this is going to be here. Come on. Come on, computer. And this is going to be called Room Design We'll use it, Room Design 3. It's not a very original title. That's the name of this product. Yeah, so I got this product, this whole room and everything, and all these things for $2. Now, compared to the birds and compared to the abandoned mine and everything, this is very simplistic, but it's still very nice. So now go like this a little bit, and Y translate. Now I want to take, and then we're going to add a camera here to our scene. I'm not sure if everything is symmetrical right now, but we save it again. That saves very quickly. There are other items in the scene that I don't need. We're going to create new camera. We'll lock the camera for now. Copy perspective view. And we have the camera selected now. Let's look through the camera. Now we're going to go to favorites, most used, and we're going to lock the camera. All right, so now we go back to perspective view, and I can get some of these other things out of the scene that I don't need here. I don't need this. I don't need these chairs. I don't need that one. I don't need this. They are casting a little bit of light from the back of the room, but I think if I get rid of them, it's going to clear up the room a little bit more. Now I'm going to leave this back room, and I'm going to leave the ceiling. Okay, but what I do want to do is take this back room here and turn it off for a moment so that I can get above this light that's here and take a look, go square down off the top, and see now I can situate this light kind of where I want it. I may not use it. I'll try turning it off and on and see whether if it actually improves the scene. Now this little light here, we want in front. We want to bring this over here in front of our scene as well. Now we've got a bunch of cameras. This is default camera. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of this. This is the camera that I put in the scene. Now what I'm going to do is align things a little better. Okay, with this camera, we'll go to the favorites. Okay, most used, unlock the camera. And what we're going to do is we're going to align things up. The camera should be here. And let's rotate the camera a little bit. Okay. And then we'll move the camera over here like that. So we're in the center of our scene pretty much. Let's take these and Z. I might mention, I don't know that this always works this way, but if you use these are like an object, space, object-oriented, like moving. I forget what these are called, but these little arrows that you pull the object. Notice that they're at an angle, at an odd angle. So if I use them, I'd have to keep moving it and moving it and moving it to get it oriented exactly where I want it. But these global, they're like these sliders here of X, Y, and Z. They are more like world space. So they move it across, X across. They ignore these sliders. It's like you don't look and say, well, that's yellow. I mean, that's red, and this is red, so they must do the same thing. They don't do the same thing because this moves it in back and forth on this axis, on this diagonal axis, but this moves it across, which is very, very helpful, okay? It helps you to get your things aligned because these are thrown off. Now, I could go in and change this so that they are following the X, Y, the X, Y, and Z, and they're not at these odd angles. But I don't need to because I have these sliders that allow me to move them around a little bit. So now we want to align things a little bit here. And now our lights, we can bring them ahead a little bit, bring them over a little bit, like here. I'm just kind of guessing where they might go. These ones already have their alignment kind of set squared, so I don't have to worry about. These are the ones that are kind of have an odd turn to them. And so now we want to move this back here over top. Looks square down over the top. And we're going to bring this in here and over here. Center this, oops. Center this right over the top. I think I want them kind of head. See, this light isn't even... It's not even in the center. And then we can take this piece here, Z, bring it up a little bit. Over a little bit like this. This is how we get our... Okay, now we can look through the camera and see what this looks like. Okay, our camera's got to come back. But now we have symmetry of our scene. Now we've lost our little star thing. So we go back to the top. View, zoom out. Where's our little star? Here it is. Where is that thing? It's called Deco Light? No. Wall Deco. And we want to bring this over a little bit. And let's go back to our camera now. There it is. Now we can bring this up a little bit. Now we have some... We have everything sent to... Everything corresponding to the world center. And there is our world center right there. So we can pretty much do this world with the world center front. Let's go straight on the front and see what we've got here. All right, let's see what this looks like in Iray. Now our light here. Let's go back to the top view. There's our light. Okay, we want this here. I'm going to rotate this. It's bugging me. It's off by a little bit. Where's our rotate? Y rotate. Let's go to 0 and see what happens. That puts it right there. X rotate 0. And Z rotate is already at 0. Okay, scale is fine. All right, so let's translate it. X to 0. And let's do our Z to 0. And we can move this out now a little bit. Now we can translate the deco light here. And all right, so back to our camera view. Now I'm not sure that I want this wall thing right up against the wall. It's kind of causing that to shine a little too brightly. Go 0. Okay, what have we got here? What did I just do, Z? Not sure what I'm doing here. All right, we'll go Z like this. Let's see what happens when we... Yeah, that gives it a little softer. Now our We have to take our floor. Oh, the floor has been turned off. Okay, so this is our outside room. All right, there's our room. And we turn the outside room back on. And now let's save this. Now, let's put our, I want to move these. Okay, we're going to move them a little closer. So we're going to go here to 9. And let's take this and let's go X. Move this in a little closer like this. Move this in a little closer like this. Move this in a little closer like this. X translate. X. And then we move our camera in a little closer. Is this our scene? Yeah. I'm liking this. So let's see now. Let's bring a figure into the scene. Now we'll save this. Now we're going to take our camera and lock it. Create. Most used. Okay, camera is locked. So let's find a figure now to bring into the scene. We'll bring a couple. I'm going to have a couple of guys sitting inside of these, like, they're going to be sitting with their legs inside, kind of like maybe in lotus position or something. Save this, and we go now to our default figures. Which figures am I going to use? Let's, oh, and we've got some new things here to show off. These are some of the animations that I've made. It's like, check him out. Here's my shy guy here. And let's see if that shows up. Yeah, that's him. And this is my thriller guy. These are some of the animations that I've made. They're kind of small. Notice how his pants fling around now. And I might put them to some music. I haven't done that yet. But I now have, and their transparencies, as you can see, they're pretty cool how they work. So we have some really nice little animations. And then this is Aiden. Some of these you haven't seen. Aiden, I don't think you've seen the Aiden dance. He likes to dance around in his skivvies. He's a belly dancer. So, so we have Aiden, and he's quite nice. And then we have the sneak around. This guy just sneaks through the scene every once in a while, and we have him sneaking around. And so these took me a few days to make and render, and but it was a learning experience, which was really nice. And this is a chicken dance, so we got to have some kind of music for the chicken dance. All right, so I just thought I would show you them. Those are some of the work that I've been doing with all of this stuff. What happened? What did I do? Oh, no. What did I do? Okay, something doesn't look right here. Okay, I guess that's right. Okay, almost messed things up really bad. Now let's bring in some figures into the scene. Let's do him. Let's bring in Cade. As I have told you before, I pretty much exclusively work with Genesis 9 figures. So I especially Genesis 8. Now Genesis 8 figures, we now have this ability to just click a button and change all of their their Uber-based materials to PBR-based materials. And then I now have the ability to put Genesis 9 clothing on Genesis 8 figures. It's coming. It's the line is blurring more. Okay, where is this guy going to show up, and where is it going to be camera wise? Because I think that's the center of the scene, but I'm not sure. I think this, yeah, that is the center of the scene. I was wondering what he was going to look like, what his skin tone was going to look like, and all. So let's put some favorite, let's see, scripts. What's it? Underwear. Let's put some. Let's go with this intimates. Let's find these intimates. Let's see for Cade. Let's go out of here, out of Iray. Let's see. Now we go to here. Default. These are where the Genesis 9 intimates. What is up with this? Filter by context. Oh, here we go. Those, okay, Genesis 9. This is, all right, here we go. So we go to wardrobe, and we'll go with this. That's for female. All right, we'll go with this. And then we'll go with the and we're going to bring in another character now. I should have brought them both in, but now, all right, let's see. Default, we will bring in, let's see. I think we'll do, we got to take these out, figures, okay. We've got to go to highest, okay. Lawrence. Okay, I think what we'll do, we've also got Galen. I think we're going to go with this guy, Cairo. All right. I'm just putting these clothes on right now for if you notice now, this is his initial pose. Okay, they're both going to have this initial pose. Now, if I run some kind of simulation, because what I'm thinking is it'd be nice to put bathrobes on them and have the bathrobes kind of dangling over the edge. That's that possibility. So naturally kind of flowing off of them and dangling, and I'm going to have them both like sitting like back, so their back is to this curve and they're kind of looking at each other. So we're going to see. Now we get this problem a lot where they're just not the same height. We didn't get that problem with Genesis 8 characters, but we're getting it a lot with, and I don't know which guy is the short one. So let's, I think what we're going to do though is, and you know, and it throws things off because what was this made for? What size person? There's quite a difference here. So what I do is I go into parameters and I look up the word proportional. I'm going to start with Cairo, making him a little shorter. Proportion, proportion. Okay, so what we do is go into type proportion, and it didn't work. Proportion, it didn't work. This is it. This particular when you go to type words into the they don't type. The program just says, "I know you just typed words, but I'm going to ignore them," and it does this all the time. Sometimes you have to go P-R-O-P, and then all of a sudden it will. Then it will realize, oh, I've been typed. Somebody has typed in me. Okay, so we're looking for proportion smaller. It might be this proportion, but let's go proportional head, maybe proportional leg length. Proportion height. Okay, so we're going to go, it says it's 25%. What if we just go 0%? And when we go to this Cade, we got to bring him up a little bit then. All right, let's go to perspective view. Let's get a little closer. Let's go down. Let's make them the same height and size. Proportional height. All right. That's okay. That's close enough. All right. Now we're going to look. Now we got to put some clothes on. So let's put go back to the intimates. We'll give them the same intimate. We're going to go to default. Here it is. Wardrobe. We went with these for pants. And we went for that with that for a shirt. Okay. Now let's look for some poses. We're going to go here to, so we can actually see the individual poses, to go to Files, by Function, Sitting. Let's try this girly pose on one of them. And now we're rotate, not that way, Z, Y, rotate. Up. X translate. See, I can make this work. Because I am good at this. Now, let's get Aiden into a pose. That's Cade, actually. Sitting. I think we're getting somewhere with this. There we go. I think we can do something with this. All right. So we have to take and now fix them so that they look right. 9. Okay, let's take our camera and lock it again. I don't know how it got unlocked. Favorites. I must have unlocked it. Okay, so we're going to twist this leg here so I can already see what I need to start doing. We need to twist this leg up. Twist this. This hand, arm. Bend. I have spent so much time posing that I kind of know what I'm doing. Bend, bend. It's not working, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it pose. We're going to go here to perspective view, so click his hand, zoom in on his hand, come in from the side, pull his hand out like this. That kind of works. And this kind of works. Now we can bend this in. Okay, we got this. Bend this out. I would say we got him posed. Is he sitting on the... So we got to lower him down a bit. We don't want him floating in the air. Okay, so we take the whole guy now. Thought I had him posed. Gotta have him sitting in the... Twist this. Won't let me pull the pelvis like that. Pull this up, pull him down a little more. Okay. I love the way this works. All right, now this hand, come back out. Okay. Twist. Twist this. Next looks a little stiff. Now this guy's going to be a little harder, I think, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Okay. Gotta take up Z. We don't want to move him yet. Okay. Let's go back to this. Twist this up. Bend it. Okay. Twist this up. Okay, his legs are done. Not quite. Twist. All right. I think that works. Now this hand. Gotta go back to here. Oh, a little too much, fella. Okay, now we're going to twist the hand. Twist the arm. Not sure why it's showing all these locked things. All these. Oh, I'm in the bones mode. Okay. Twist this. All right. Bend this. Okay. And now we're going to go into power pose. Why are there all these locks? Okay, let's go here. I must have done something to lock them or something. It's showing all these little locks. Okay, now we're going to go here. Unlock. I'm not sure. Okay, which hand is which? Okay, this is the right hand. That would be his right. Okay, so we want the left hand. We want to close them up like that. Then it's easier to open the thumb. Okay. Let's turn the light on if we can, yeah. We got one finger, I think, missing, going into the bend, parameters. The pinky looks okay. The pinky's going in there too. Pinky's fine. Twist. Okay, we got to bring this up. We got to go back into here. Okay. Save this. I don't know why he's got all these pin things here. Why it's showing them, but it's okay. Now let's see what this looks like in Iray. Their poses look good. Let's give them some. This is what, it's just to say, to kind of remark a little bit about what we've done here is giving him this, using female poses to make a more suggestive look for a male is a strategy. That's all I'm going to say. All right, it's a strategy that can be used. So now we're going to go here. Why isn't my camera locking? Okay, Z. I know I locked it, but it's not locked. Okay, so let's go here back to, you know what? When I clicked to lock, I might have had him lock set, and I locked him instead. Favorites, okay. Lock. Let's select Cairo. Let's go into this and see what happens. 9. Okay, I'm not seeing that he's locked or anything. All right, so we have to give them hair. So let's go to hair. A good suggestion: don't put hair on your figures. Do not put hair on your figures until after you pose them. It's just hair can slow posing a figure down to like a crawl. I'm going to try to use well, let's just see. I don't think this is going to look right on him, but let's try it. We're on Cairo. I usually can tell before I even put hair on somebody that it's not going to look right, but let's see what it looks like in Iray. That's not bad, though. I have to get up close and see what happened to it, see whether if it really went right. I think it kind of fits his thing. So we got kind of like the mild and soft guy and the sort of the tough guy here. So we're going to give him some like braids. Something that makes him look kind of tough. We got to find him though. Here they are. These. We got to go to Cade. Well, are they going to fit to his head right, or? I don't think they have fit to his head right. I don't know that they work. Z. Let's Control Z. Let's try these ones instead. We want them on the right side. Oh, those are just the braids. Okay, so we have to put this together in pieces. Let's try this. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so thank you for the likes. We got 4 people who've given me likes today. You guys are awesome. So here we go. Now his hair is not gray. Is gray. I want to get his hair to be black. I'm gonna have to still get up close and see what's happening with their hair. So is that the hair? Yeah, that's his hair. So let's see if we can find the materials for this. Here, materials. It says black. It says black. Oh, that's what we want. That's what we want. This is almost done. So, let's, all right, now is my camera locked? It is locked. We have success here. Save, did I just save this? I would say this is done. So, let's go with this. As long as the hair looks right, we've got to get in here and get up close. No, this hair isn't right. See, but it's okay. We just got to fix it. I knew it wasn't right. Mesh, grabber. I want to make this a little bigger. Maybe go 7. Bring this down a little bit here. Pull this out. Oh. Let's look at it from the side. Okay, we got to pull the front out a little bit. Pull this out. Okay. I can't tell which way to pull. We got to pull the spot out there. Got to pull this out, the blue one. We got another spot there. We got to do this side. Red. Red. I might have just pulled that too much, but it's on the side you can't really see, so. We got a tiny speck. I don't know if I just did that right. I don't think I did, see? I think I need the red one. Yeah, the red one's the right one. We pull this out, the red one's still. A little bit of blue here. All right. And we got another little spot here. Okay, his hair is done. Okay, we're going to grab this little piece here. We're going to go down to 4. Just pull that in a little bit. See if we can do that. Okay, now let's see what's going on with Cade's hair. Cade, I think this is Cade. Now Cade's hair looks like it went on right. Yeah, let's see what it looks like in Iray. I think Cade's hair did the right thing. It looks like some of his braids are going through his hair, but it still looks right. Now Cade already has some kind of 5 o'clock shadow, but I'd like to give him a full beard. So we got this Cade stubble. I guess we can leave that just in case I decide not to use it. In case I decide to use it both, but I'm going to give him the full beard. I think he's got a full beard. Hair. Yeah. He's got it. There's a goatee. Yeah, that's the Cade stubble. We got to select Cade. Let's give him the full goatee. All right. We got to wait for it to snap on there. This Cade character, the goatee, I've never seen it work on so many characters and look really nice. Like every character. It's the really well-made goatee. So we can delete the stubble. Enter, delete. What did I just do? Z, cancel. All right, we're going to put it back on. We're going to delete the stubble here first. There was one. All right, what just happened? Okay, those are the... All right, I'm just kind of, I must have deleted 2 things and didn't realize I did. Okay, so we're going to put this goatee on again. All right, now let's snap into place. And what I'm going to do is put this stubble on the other guy. See, that looks nice. And then we put the stubble. I don't think he has any stubble. So we're going to give him the stubble. That hair looks so cool. All right. Okay, it does work really well for him. So, okay, we're going to give him the stubble. And there it is. Now, what I'm thinking is, okay, I'm not sure. See, what I'm thinking is giving them a little bit more imperfect skin. Camera. But the thing is, they're so far away that it doesn't seem, and you know, and then I'm also thinking, well, maybe I could give them, it looks like his fingers going through the cloth down here. I'm thinking that maybe they're, now Cade, now this is Cade 9. Okay, let's go out of here. Looks like Cade should come this way a little more. A little bit. I hope I didn't just ruin this completely. And then we go to the parameters. No, it's this one here. Rex perspective. This. Bend. Twist. Twist. Bend. Okay. Bend that out. That works. All right, there we go. Now we go back to our camera view, save this. And I would say this scene is ready to render. Let's see what they look like in Iray. Let's click off of Cade. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so we're gonna now take this and we're gonna look at our render settings. And we'll go to progressive render. We go maximum samples, maximum time, turn the render quality off because we want the highest quality possible. We don't want it shutting it off before we're ready. We go general. This is 2000, this 16 by 9. We'll go 2000. Let's give it a render. See what it looks like. Thank you for the likes, people. Thank you, thank you. So we are now going to give this a render room design. This is a room design environment that you can that I got on in the Dad store today for $2. So we're going to make a very beautiful. Now it looks like his clothing is all poking through. I may have to go in and fix that. I'm definitely going to have to go in and fix that. His clothing is definitely poking through. All right, so now this, if I when I let this render, it's going to render very nicely. I've got a lot to do on his clothes. Both of them have clothing poke through on their briefs, intimate clothing. So we're going to have to go in and play with that and fix that. All right, it's not too bad. All right, so look how this is reticulating, becoming very sharp. I'm wondering if putting a little bit of an atmosphere in this room would be nice. Some kind of smoke or something. Okay, so we're going to go back to perspective view. I guess we'll start with his shirt first. You can see where it's poking through there. We got to fix that. So this would be the intimate shirt. Then we go to tool settings, mesh grabber. Kind of hard to see. Okay, I really gave that a yank. Let's go to, all right, there, now we can really see it. Okay, that's good. That fixed his clothing. These clothing pieces are Iray, but they're now we got to go to his clothing. His shirt. His shirt has all kinds of problems. I think I'd like to just make his shirt a little bit larger if I can, just scale it up. So we go to shirt. Let's go to parameters and intimate shirt, and we're going to find something here. Adjust pressed full. Where's just the large? Pull front. Fit over shorts. Well, that worked. Okay. Adjust breast full. Oh, that's just the breast, but we'll pull that out a little bit. Midriff. Okay, we don't need that too much on that. Arms, what are the arms? Front. Collar. Pull front. No. That's the way we want that. So we've got these arms, so we're going to use mesh grabber on the arms. All right, let's see what happens when we get out of mesh grabber. We go into Iray. Sometimes these little anomalies won't show up in Iray. You have to actually render it to get them to show up. But it looks good in Iray, so we're going to now go back to our camera view. Go back to render, settings, and we got that render button. There's one up top too. I don't know why I've had my timeline open on all this. It would have helped us to see the scene a little better, not having the timeline open. It looks like his shirt's fine now. It looks like there's something here. Maybe. No, I think that's fine. I don't see the problems with the clothing anymore. It's very nice now. Okay, I'm going to change his eyebrows. They just look a little bit too manicured. I think a little bushier. Now we're up really close, so the camera's kind of giving his face a kind of warped look, but it's otherwise, other than that, this guy's a very beautiful. That's why I picked him. It's a very beautiful character. So we're going to go now into smart content, see if I can use these materials on these eyebrows. So we're going to go ESSENTIALS. We're going to look for essentials. And why isn't this working? Oh, because we'll filter this off, and this will just give it to us now. Default. Okay, starter essentials. I think they're here. I think I've got to just delete these eyebrows. Okay, and we're going to go with these low straight ones. We don't want thick ones. We want just some low ones. Come on, Cade. Now let's look at this from the camera view. See, that already looks right to me now. I can't really see them that well, but something looks right now. Okay, so we go back to the now we got to fix the eyelashes. I think I can put these eyelashes right over top of these, because these are just the Genesis 9 eyelashes. Yeah. So those are down here, I think. Yeah, we just want some straight eyelashes. They're down here at the bottom. Style, straight. There we go. And, all right. Now the eyes are so wide, and I could find a morph maybe to bring them in a little bit, but I think I'm going to leave them, okay. And let's see what happens when we go now back to our camera view. Okay, now the eyebrows, we need to go black with them. So I think this is it. No, that's the hair. Okay, where did I put the eye? Okay, this is the eyebrow card. So where are the brows? Upper eyelashes, okay. Where's the eyebrow color? I think that's in the other essentials. This one, starter essentials, eyebrow color. Yeah, eyebrows, black. I may have to click surfaces here. Base color. Did that do it? No. How about we just change it to black? There we go. And do we have, okay, glossy color. We're going to go with black as well. There we go. Now his eyelashes aren't as... Now we go with the eyelashes, and we might have the same problem here with them. Color, we're going to go with black. There we go. All right. And okay, now we go back to our camera view. And we don't have that kind of manicured like eyebrow. Now I want this leg twisted a little bit. I think I twisted it up too much. Relax, I'm in more of a relaxed position. And let's see. All right, so we're ready to do a render on this. Now you can see those eyebrows go straight across. And that's what we want. Now let's get rid of this timeline here. Let's get out of Iray because we're going to render. Okay, we're going to save this again. But that's exactly what I want with the eyebrows. Let's see. Now we go to texture shaded. Now we go, make sure we're out of Iray mode. I mean out of our mesh grabber and all those other tools, tool modes. Render settings. Now this particular character, if you notice, let's see, straight eyebrows look so much better. Okay, so much better. And without the big curly Q eyelashes, this guy looks really beautiful now. He just looks he looks like a real guy. And then I put this female pose on him for a purpose, you know, to just give some kind of hint. But now there's something up with him. His eyes are too, they need to be closed. They need to be relaxed a little bit. Okay. So would you like to cancel this render? Yes. See, his eyes look relaxed, but his look a little shocked. And, you know, you could think maybe it goes along with it. No, I'm not looking for that look. I'm looking for, yes, he's got that pose, but he's also got that a romantic look to his eyes. From this angle, they don't look that way, but from the other angle, it does. And it might help if I turned his eyes a little bit, but we're going to go with instead. Now, this is Cairo. We're going to go, this is would be Blink for the Genesis 9. Blink. Blink. Oh, darn, I'm in render settings. We want to be in parameters. Cairo, B. Blink. All right. All right, now we go back to our camera view. Save this. I know I'm going to want him to blink, so I might have blinked him a little too much, but let's see. Because I usually know where it is, and it's usually a little bit less there. But let's go to Control R and render this. Yeah, I think his eyes are really nice now. Yeah, they're relaxed a little bit more. Yeah, I think we've got it. I think we got it, people. Yeah. It was better than them both kind of having them alcoved, you know, I think they're better, more animated, sitting the way they want to sit, the way their bodies feel comfortable sitting. So, yeah, this is very nice. Okay. I kind of think I'd love to have these chairs because you could kind of just bunch a pillow in there and just get there and like lay back exactly the way you want to lay in the chair, and it would be kind of fun to have chairs like that. Yeah, I could set them on a bed and kind of, I don't know, they'd roll off if you got laid back too far, because you have to have a wall to kind of hold them up. Or those look like really comfortable chairs. If you put pillows, like cushions and pillows in there, you could just situate them just the right way and roll up in a little ball like a hamster or something. Reaper! I just closed the timeline down. I double clicked on it. Not double click. You just click on this timeline word, and it goes down. And you can also click on these little arrows here. You just click on this timeline tab. You click once, and it closes down. And you click on it again, and it comes back up. And you can resize it. Yeah, that's how you close. And you can also click on these two little arrows here and close that and open it also. Yeah. So this is really nice. I'm liking this. I'm wondering though if it might look a little cozy to put a carpet here rather than this, but I think we'll leave it with this. Now I'm seeing something here. You notice these little, it's not smooth, okay? And probably that might be the case with a lot of the things here. So this has got to have sub D put on it so that you don't see those little, so that it's smoothly curved around, okay? Little things you notice as you're going through this. And I think if I put sub D on one item in this, it'll put it on like everything. It's kind of the way sub D, I don't know how sub D really works. I'll show you how the timeline works. So you just click once on this timeline and it pops back up. And you click once on it again and it goes away. And the same with the animate one. You just click on it, just once and it brings it up. Then, or you can click on that also and bring the timeline back up and down. And also you can also use this little thing and close the pane and it will actually go away. And then you'd have to reopen it by going up here into Windows, Panes, and then go down to S to Timeline right here, and that will bring it back into your scene. You might have to drag it and drop it back down here. But just click on that and it goes away. And then you're all set. Now we're going to click on this. We're going to go Edit, Object, Geometry. Okay, you see that didn't work, but what I can do is change the way it does it. It says cap mark. Let's talk bilinear. There we go. Now see, that may have worked. Now let's go to sub D level. Let's go to 2. Let's see if this worked. See, it doesn't look right. Let's go to Iray. See, it still looks kind of like it didn't work. What about loop? No, that didn't work. Okay, so we got to go with this bilinear. Cap mark. Okay, see, that didn't work either. So the only one is the bilinear one works. Let's do a quick render on this, Control R, and see if we still see those little things. Jaggies. think it, no, it didn't really work that well. Let's see what happens if we go up in the sub D level. Would you like to cancel this render? Yes. And cancel. We still have that selected, so we go to sub-level, level 2, sub-D level. I think that did it. I think that did it. Let's go to control. Now let's get out of Iray, and then we'll click render. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's go to control R. I think that did it. I think that rounded our edges a little bit. You notice those things there. These are kind of things that you notice towards the end of your, because you're more focused on so many other things in your render. And then when you get towards the end, you start looking at these little things. No, it didn't fix it. Nothing's going to fix that, I don't think. So it's the best we can do. Yeah. So let's make sure everything else looks right. That putting sub D on that didn't destroy anything else. That's too bad. I hate to have something in the center of my. This looks really nice. Their skin tones look good together. It's just very nice, and all the white in this just makes a beautiful setting for them to set within. It's just very, very nice. I've got around them somehow. Would you like to cancel this render? Yes, I've got to up the sub D or do something with them. Oh, sharp edges. Let's say soft edges. I don't know that that's going to work. And all right, let's give this a look. I don't think it's doing anything. It's rounding something, but it's not rounding this. I usually don't run into this situation where there's no way to soften something like this. But it appears as though it's not going to let me do anything with that. So I'm going to leave it. I would say that's a tiny flaw in this design. This is nice. This is rounded enough here that it it's got a little bit of distortion there, but it's not bad. So what I'm going to do is, would you like to cancel this render? Yes. So we're going to render this now at 1,100. Let's see. Render settings. 13500. We got to go here to parameter settings, use limits, turn them off. 13500. Then if I render it this big, I can use it as a it can be used as a bedspread or a shower curtain or something. 16 by, let's go by 10. What happens when we do that? Yeah, we'll go 16 by 11. What happens when we do that? All right, so we got to undo our camera here. On our camera, CAM, camera, and we will go to our favorites, most used, unlock the camera. We're just going to go back out a little bit. And if we bring this down a little bit, because that's dead space on the floor. You think, okay, about a shirt, putting them on a shirt, the front of a shirt, you know, the V-neck is going to come like that, okay? So it's going to cut some of this out. And then you have the idea of, okay, we're going to go across this a little bit more, like this. And then you also then have, like, if you're going to put it on something that kind of cuts the bottom out, you want a little bit of room there as well. So 13500, why is this at all right, 9, okay. This is good. All right, so we're going to go, okay, where are the guidelines? We got some guidelines here. Third guides. Okay, I'm going to look at this. We're going to, Z. We're going to go to the perspective view. We're going to look at it from the top. Zoom out. Oh, I got it. We got to turn off the building. Turn off the outside room for a moment. Zoom out here. Let's get some top. Okay, top. Where are we? Okay, this. We've got them both about the center. And let's bring this here, this here. And now we've got an issue. Okay, so we've got a sphere chair. Well, there's the chair, and there is Cade. So we're going to go Cade and chair. We're going to go group Cade in with the chair. Let's cancel. This is group Cade. And chair. Okay, so now we can, so we got Cade and chair, and then we've got Cairo and chair. Okay. Okay, so there's Cairo in the chair. So now we're going to look at it from the front. Oh, I guess we got to look at it from the top here. Top. So we got Cairo in the chair. Okay, directly down over. We got this has got to be centered like that. You know, they look like they're pretty centered. Okay, not really. Cade's chair is a little bit too much this way. Because when you think about this being on a shirt, it's got to be... Okay, Cairo. Cade and chair. You got to have your trajectory right for things. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty close. Now this is centered. Pretty close. All right, and then we go to our camera. Parameters. X translate would be 0. Y translate and Z translate is fine. Okay, now we go back to our camera. Now our camera is centered. Everything is centered. Now we can turn the floor back on. Save this. We have this little teeny space here and a bigger space there, it seems. Can't be the camera because the camera is centered. So it's got to be these lights. I'm going to bring them in a little more. Because if they could get cut off by the arms and a little bit of something. They don't look centered. Look, let's go back now to. All right, let's take our camera and lock it. Favorites, most used, camera. Now let's go to the perspective view. All right, we can't use that anymore because we got the room turned back on. All right, let's give this a render now. Save this again. Okay, the cameras look... Now I'm wondering about a depth of field. Because if I blur this out a little bit in the background, then it would take some of the... Control Z. Let's see what depth of field does with this. It would make them stand out a little bit more also, like pop out of the scene. Now I have to make sure my camera is locked. So we got to go to the camera, most used, unlock the camera. They're blurry. Now go to the perspective view. Select the camera. 9. All right, let's go like this. Out. Zoom out a little bit. Here. A little bit more. Okay, where? Okay, I've got the floor. I got to turn this off again. Outside room. Okay, now we can zoom out. What's wrong here? What's blocking me? Oh, we got a wall there. All right, we'll look at it from this angle then. Where's my camera? Select the camera. All right, let's see, where is our focal distance? It's got to be here. No, that's all right. Let's look at it from the top. There's our focal distance right there. There's our focal distance. Okay. Let's blur this a little more. Now let's go back to our camera view, see what we got. They should be right in focus, and the background should be a little bit blurred. Okay, let's turn off these rules. They're kind of distracting. The thirds guide. What if I bring this light down a little bit? And what if we give it that's a lot of lumens. Well, that just lit it right up. So let's go to just 2 maybe. Okay, we got to turn the floor back on. Where's our sphere light again? There it is. I don't know if I like that. Let's go high. Let's go way low. So let's go. What we do is we put a 1 there and take that 5 and turn it to a 0. Oh, I think I just screwed that up. See? Okay. Put a 1 there. Yeah, I think that brought it out a little bit. 1. Okay, so we go 1.2. So we can go maybe 2 now. I think that's too much. I think this is good. All right, so Yeah, I'm not going to move anything because I just don't know that. Now I think they're popping out of the scene. We got this a little blurred in the back. That looks kind of better. I think them popping out of the scene is I'm trying to get used to that, but let's just mess with this a little bit and let's go to our. All right, I think I'm going to leave this here. I think it softens that back up just a little bit more. And that's good. Let's save this. They pop right out now of the scene. And so we go here. We go there. Let's render this. This is going to be rendered huge. Just take a couple hours to render, maybe to render this at 135, 13,000, 13K. So I always render things large so that they can go on a bedspread or a wall tapestry or a shower curtain or something like that. So and 13,500 is the highest that I ever render anything. Most places won't take a picture that larger than that. So I just pick the largest that they will accept and kind of go from there. So, you know, it's like you would think, well, what if you wanted it for a billboard or something? I don't think they even use, I still think they use something around 13,000 for a billboard because people are going to be far away from it and it's going to look fine from the distance that for a 13,000 pixel image. So I have a feeling that they would use that even for a billboard, but I'm not positive about that. So now it's going through these iterations very slowly. But we can now look and see if we find anything seriously wrong with our image. This is where we're gonna find out like that his hair is going right through his ear or those kind of things. This is another really huge advantage to rendering things really, really large. I think I got everything because here. So this is when you're going to notice that just that little pinky is going through. So he's fine. Yeah, everything about him is good. So I didn't even think to, you know, possibly change their eye color, but oops, he's got a problem here. Got a little poke through there. Something that I could fix in, I refuse to fix poke through in Photoshop because I figure it's something that I can fix in DAZ. And the thing is that I like to put filters on things, and I don't want to have to go back and say, oh yeah, I used a certain. This is where you can find any kind of really weird things going on with their hair. So I always render most things okay, so we got this one little spot there, cancel. Let's just double check and make sure that everything else is right with him before I do this. Now, that all looks good. This looks good. Now, all right, this is all beautiful. And so now we've got that one spec to do. There was one other thing also that I was thinking of. This finger. Looks like that finger should probably rest on his leg. Okay, so yes, cancel. It should probably rest on his leg. Takes a moment to cancel. All right. While we're canceling this, these are some of my animations that I've been making lately for my thing. We got that animation, and we've got this guy sneaking around. He likes to sneak around a little bit. Hello, I'm just sneaking around the corner. And then we got Aiden, who likes to dance in his skivvies. And oh yes, he does the belly dance. And then we've got our thriller monster. As soon as Aiden has done his thing, we got our thriller monster. And notice how I used dForce to make his pants do all that stuff. That was a dForce simulation, dForce animation simulation. So, and it worked pretty well with him. I was pretty surprised. I thought his pants looked more like water than they did blue jean, but I think it looks pretty good actually. So that's, and then we got our shy guy here. And so, yeah, he just likes to shuffle his feet a little bit, say hello, hi, I'm shy. So, all right. So those are my animations that I made. I made them all last week. So, all right. So just for you guys, so we'd have some kind of fun moments to express ourselves here. Now this finger here, we're going to go back to our camera. We got to select our camera again. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? I'm going to make sure this is locked. Is it? No, it's not. Z. Favorites, most used. Okay, favorites. What did I just do? Most used. I just selected something bad. All right, lock this. All right. That's that. Now we can select the finger. Go here to perspective view. Zoom in on the hand. Okay. This finger has got to go. That's got to go down. Parameters bend. I would say the whole hand's got to go down. So does this one. Oh, lordy lord. Let's do this number here. Okay. That's good. That's better than it was. And this, no, this we can bend up. And do this number here. The thumb's got to come up. And There's some toes. Bend. And we're going to bring this up. I'm not sure that this is going to look right when I'm done, but we'll see. Kind of going to look a little bit too contrived. We don't want to twist that. We want to leave it about in the middle. Okay, let's see what it looks like from the camera view. Now I'm not sure that I like it. Okay, let's look at it this way. Let's run this way. I bet I just threw that other hand right off now. Well, that's okay. And we're going to bend this in. Bring this up. What have I done? I've unleashed a monster. Bend. Let's bring this finger in like that. This has got to bend up like that. And this has got to bend up. Nope, this isn't right. Okay, we're going to do this manually. It's going to go front back like that. All right. Then we take the thumb part. Okay, I guess that's about as close as we can get. All right. This is where I mess up and like have a finger going right through his foot. And notice it when we're at That really high resolution. Side to side. It's out this way. I think I'm going to leave that finger straight. Okay, now we go over here to this guy's shirt. That's him down here. This is Cairo. Where's the shirt? We go to tool settings, mesh grabber. Let's just pull this out a little bit. Which way is out? Okay. Back to this. Back to our camera. Save this. Now his eyes are looking like they're staring, but I don't think they are. Not in the Control R. Okay. I have to cook some dinner. All right, people, this is going to do it probably. I was thinking about putting some kind of atmosphere in the room, but I don't think I'm going to do it. The room doesn't look inherently like too crystal clear. It already has a kind of atmosphere from the lights, the way the lights are kind of fluorescent in a way. I think maybe something in the tone mapper settings were changed for this scene to give it a kind of ethereal look, a glowy look maybe a little bit of that. So where are we? Oh, there's one of our guys. All right, so let's wait until we get a few iterations so we can see what. Now we're on iteration number 3. Did we fix the shirt? Yes. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look like we have any more problems with the shirt. Okay, this all looks good. Okay, so it's just a matter of letting it render. That's it. All right. Well, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you sticking in here for and checking out my videos, and I hope you find some good deals in the Daz store. Today is certainly a day to do it, to get in there and check out the stuff that's there. We got our 2 characters here. I'm very pleased with the way these came out. So, all right. This is it. This is how we do it. Thank you, Angus, for hanging in there, my friend, and watching. I'm gonna go cook some maybe some turkey spaghetti tonight, and we're gonna use some ground turkey and mix it with some tomato sauce and some wheat pasta. So, all right. I love you all. I love you, Angus. You take care. And I will talk with you soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, everybody. And please leave likes on my videos. It's very important to get some likes, and so that we can expand the DAS community and get some more people in there. Hopefully some people who want to work with some of the male figures as well, and we can balance that out a little bit. So, but everybody is welcome. That's the thing, is that it's all a matter of enjoyment of the art. That's what we do. We enjoy the art. So take care. Have a lovely evening. Enjoy your shows and programs if you're watching movies tonight, or enjoy watching YouTube and everything. So I got some videos planned for the Flock of Angels coming up soon. So you're going to at least get one more video maybe before the end of the month. So, all right, take care. I will talk with you soon. All right, bye-bye for now. Again, please leave likes and comments on the video. And we're going to be out with some polka here. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.